day tomorrow for that. So hopefully, and whether I do something on YouTube or not afterwards, I don't know. Depends. What about starting a YouTube from the start stream? What? From the start stream? I don't watch it now as I'm immediately lost and confused. Yeah, I mean, I start oxygen not included from the start. Well, that would be something I do on YouTube. And we have awful performance. Okay, I need to. Someone needs to give 70k bits. I mean, you knock yourself out there.
Our
Official soul, thank you.
returns.
What should we name the child?
Welcome
I'm
home.
thinking Bongo Man. I think you get the naming rights on that one. Okay, what? Why is it not working? Why is the server so awful? I just played this. I can play this locally at 60 updates, and here I cannot. When I'm playing on a server, I cannot even maintain 54. That's a lot of crap that's enabled here. Weird. And it's not, doesn't feel great. Doesn't feel great at all. Let's see. What are we doing? Okay, I think we need to go back. I have no idea where we're there. Yeah, just let's take this one. Boop. And I will immediately go into the Discord and find the channel blueprints. That one. What? Why is it a 4 intersection? Oh, right, that's 2. It's not a technically a 4-way. Tell me if the newest launch series not tested yet, since it's confirmed that it's good. Let's try it. Is this server local or remote? It's remote, but it doesn't matter. That's not the issue. It's not about... This paste has been deemed potentially harmful. Pastebin took the necessary steps to prevent access on November. If you want this correct, access security pastebin within 14 to avoid permanent loss of content. That sucks. So, Russ Partisan, can you share it again? No, that was not, maybe not you. I'll try this one. No, it's okay. It's okay. It should be fine. I'll try that one. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Our illustrious champion returns.
Oh, yes, because that's
Welcome
exactly
home.
Here, trade. I'll put it there. Oh, that's Kokarian. Thank you for the 21 months. Work is crushing my life lately. 2 p.m. local when he starts here. Yeah. Okay, moving with a Spidertron probably isn't a great idea either. There. Get out. Okay, that's this one. Ugh. Up. There it was. There. Except it's not aligned. So that's the new one. We'll first make sure that it aligns so we can use it. And grid size 100 by 100. Absolute reference. No, it's actually easy in this series. That looks about right. Yep. Except the lights for some reason in one of those locations. Yeah, those lights. No? That one. Ah, you know what? Don't need the lights. Yeah. Okay. It's a very pretty intersection. Do you think so? I don't know. Okay, this is really horrible. Oh, why it's like that? Ugh. Actually, we want to get the nest down. If we can get the nest down, then it should work. Okay, that's... Actually, it's not even the right one. This one will be only used for that one up here. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know. This is killing me. Hello, Philip. Yeah, so as I mentioned in my my masterclass video today, if your PC, if your client can't keep up, then the experience is actually going to get worse by playing on a server that can't keep up. Good morning, 7 Rickers. There, this one. And we can still continue to get more of these up. Oh, we're missing the music. Maybe that'll help on performance. I don't understand why the performance is so bad. So if anyone has any idea why is it running at 15 FPS when I can run it at 60-60 when I run it locally? Good afternoon, Martin. I know, Ross Patterson, but that's not solving it. Running at 0.8 is not solving it.
Welcome back.
There's a big problem here.
Loyalty is
Thank you, George. Thank you for the 3 months. And I'm not video processing in the meantime. Yeah. Is it lagging coming from the game, or is it the PC issue? It's the game. There's something about the game.
Our illustrious champion returns.
I think it gets accentuated. No, I'm not uploading something, and even if I did, it wouldn't. It's not the transfer speed, it's the processing speed. It's the fact that the game can run, and the server throws a lot of crap at my PC, and for some reason it can't keep up when it gets it from a server side. But if I played it locally, there would be no problem. I don't have debug still turned on. I have nothing.
Our illustrious champion returns.
Okay, I guess I have to do this to show it to you. So there's something about running on a server that just doesn't work. Let's try it. Why do you run it on a server? Because of the Twitch interaction. And we're now running it. Yeah. Might be time to kill the biters. So this one, I mean, this is the fact is also that if, for example, mine drops down to 50 FPS, then it's going to be a smooth transition. But if I'm playing on a server, the server keeps at 54, and then if I drop to 50, then I'm starting to start lagging behind, and it just gets dragged down until it buffers and then comes back. So this way, I can't tell the difference between running it. Okay, I was like, what is that? Disconstruct. I can't tell the difference between the fact that it's now running at 54 or 56 or 60, but I can definitely tell the difference if the server still runs at 54, but I can't run faster than 50. Then I'm just gonna get slower and slower and slower, getting bogged down. It does seem strange though. Where is it? Game update? It's really weird. Because I tested it. I played this earlier today. And the game update was 10 when I recorded the episode. Maybe the streaming part takes more than the recording part. I guess that's it. So I guess I'm just gonna look at my PC settings here. Time to VPN into the server directly. That makes no difference. Is it? Please, please understand what I'm saying. If the server is running, okay, I am, okay. So, this is a, this is two people running, and they have to have a string between them, right? One person is running 54 kilometers per hour, the other one running 50 kilometers per hour. The guy running 50 is going to be dragged along the ground. I'm being dragged right now because I'm the one slowing down. A VPN would be just absolutely junk. It wouldn't do anything. Except it's sponsored by Square VPN for pirates and what was it? Gay anarchist pirates. Yeah, see, I mean, the difference is that I have a live stream now in parallel. Yes, but the live stream is running on my graphics card. It's really not taking very much CPU. Because that's NVENC. So it's a dedicated processor on the graphics card that's doing it. So really doesn't do anything. Who knows how to decipher passwords by audio? Gay anarchist pirates. Yep. We forgot this part. Okay, there's something wrong, right? Because I did not have problems catching up when I joined the server before the stream. Alright. But FPS also runs on the graphic card. Yes, but it's not an FPS issue. It displays as FPS, but it's not an FPS issue. It's 100% a processor issue. Hey, Bergman. I know. Give 2 subs. I will slow it down, but I need to get into the game first. Let's try that one. What is 0.8? That's going to be 48. Ugh. We're going to be running so damn slowly. Anyway. I made a base too big? Yep, I did. My reach exceeded my grasp, or something to that effect. Right, first of all, let's kill this bot.
Welcome back.
Please, Ven. Thank you for the 5 months.
Greatly appreciated.
You're not matching FPS UPS. And what does that mean? No, what do you think it means? Because it doesn't mean what you think it means. If you play on a server and the FPS drops below the UPS, that is not necessarily anything to do at all with the actual updates, with the frames. If the server is running at 100 speed and you can only run at 80 speed, then you will necessarily drag you'll necessarily cap your FPS, not UPS, because the game will simply say, I can't keep up, I'm going to skip something. I'm going to skip every other frame just to try to keep up with the calculations. So it's not a symptom.
Steal yourself. We are building
it's nothing to do with the graphics part. It is almost always the server is fast enough, but the client is not fast enough. Thank you, Rose Partisan. That's very kind of you. Hi. I've seen these things before. It looks beautiful. I mean, not as good as mine, but, you know. How many personal robots? Yes, 100, I think. Yes, 100. Watching all the masterclasses. I just want the one about an appropriate boss. An appropriate boss. Maybe the one about the search the main boss. And well, if you could have done it so that it wrapped in here so it would be a little heart shape, then it would have been better. But okay, we can't. Oh, don't run me over. Let's go the other one. Whoop. In the game. And this one has to be grid size 100 by 100. Absolute reference point. Is that it? Maybe it is. And also, I would guess the lights are still off. No, this looks like it has the lights correct. Somewhat correct. Yep. Okay. Oops. I think I'll just send you home. And then I'm going to be running on these tracks myself. Doesn't work. It's yeah. In the YouTube series you redesigned it like 4 times. Of course I did. I obviously redesigned it 4 times because the demands changed. What works in the beginning does not necessarily, or not, will guaranteed not work later on. So, of course, it has to be scaled towards the appropriate size of the base at a given time. If you start by building it with 16 lines of copper and 12 lines of iron, and then it's probably missing the point. You know, it's probably better just to... Design with expandability in mind. That's exactly what I did. As you noticed, that I'm using the space that I have available, so that I can redesign it. It's literally what I'm doing. But designing for the end goal is... I don't never change the first iron lanes or copper lanes. I just add more. We're working on a mining layout with a beacon in between 8 miners, and seems to be more efficient than 9 miners on their own and cover the same area. Have you tried this? Nope. I don't like... Oh, let's look back. Why would you have 9 miners? Do you mean like a miner like this and then have 9 instead of 8? Because then I would go with, that's a bad idea, because then they no longer load evenly. A 3x3 square. Okay, I don't think I understand it, but that's okay. There are many things I don't understand. Oh, undo. Whoops! I just killed a train, like a lot. No, I didn't. But close. I almost did. With a beacon in the middle. Okay, well, I think it's interesting. I can't really tell if it's good or bad. And you said you were going to wipe the battles and hit base in queue. I'm good with you killing them early. Yeah. It also means that that at this point, if anyone were to sub or give sub, it would actually be a detriment, because it would be like, no, then it's going to be another 5 minutes until we can destroy it and actually get things working. Yeah, so I think we'll... actually, the queue will still be there, so it's only the stuff that has spawned in the queue. That means we should... well, let's do that. Let's kill the biters and see if that makes any impact. Might just be too busy, this base. Oh, wow. That's another thing. Oh, you know what? Is it power? No. Because when power goes down, then beacons start really misbehaving. I have no idea why it's performing so poorly today. Like, I played it 60-60 locally, and now I can bear it with 7 frames here. I had some power downs when you were testing. Oh yeah, because I gave you the answer is, of course, you have to re-enable these. These ones have 0 inbounds, so paste. There. Yeah, that is definitely going to be causing issues. Funnily enough, it isn't. Funnily enough, then now it's actually performing better than before when the power is out. Huh. Maybe they fixed that. It back in the days. Ah. Back in the days when I wonder how could I do this in a way that didn't cut any unnecessary things. Like this would be a lot more work. And I can also do curved rails. Aha. So I can do that one to start with. And then this one gets easier. There. I had an interesting idea for base design. I don't know how fun or plausible it would be. Here it is. A raw input factory for each intermediate product, such that each factory only has one output and no inputs. All the ingredients on site for blue circuits. Yeah, it's kind of what I did in my previous series. Not previous. The one that what was that actually called? What was that called? Oh, Beltalowda. That was my Beltalowda series. I did that. Kind of did that there. Because I was mining directly from the. So it goes like mining into smelting, into green circuits, into red circuits, into blue circuits, and just everything. When I wanted to build a new blue circuit build, I built all of it up from scratch. So I kind of did that already. It's a good idea, but it kind of suffers from the same issues as this one. That's going to be a ton of balancing going on. There. And perfect. Weird. Looks good. So this, why is this one here? Is that really part of the design? It is. Why? That doesn't seem right. Oh, right, it is. It is, it is, it is. Okay, now it makes sense. No, this is... What? What, PJGR? Why are you saying that? No, this is not the Death World the Death World series. The Death World series is a YouTube series. This is not YouTube. This is not a YouTube series. This is my Death World series. This is my non-Death World series here on Twitch. Why would you mislead people? That only balance at point of mining and then keep the balance throughout by design. So, isn't it hot right now? No, I don't think it's hot right now. I don't know how we define what's hot right now. Why no Spidertrons? I do have Spidertrons. They're just doing other stuff than safekeeping me. Spidertrons are defensive buildings, not are defensive and offensive, but they are not babysitting me. Up. There. Noticed in the Death World YouTube video that every time Nils does landfilling, he apologizes. What's the deal? Yes, that's people have been just yelling in excessively about landfilling. Ah, I forgot that. Of course, I should have brought more. Let's see. That one. You're gonna come to me. There. Isn't about how many times needles will die from trains? Yeah. Lots of signals and auto charge. Well, not a lot, but there's some. Okay, I don't like this. What? Something is. Okay, this one belongs to. No, that's the new design. So what is this one doing? So Russ Patterson, can you just please explain this? This one is in the middle, in the intersection. That makes sense. But the other one is not in the intersection. That doesn't make any sense. Bergman, maybe. I don't like this. That's not correct. Okay, this I distinctly don't like. Very much don't like at all. Ensures the trains exiting an intersection can clear it completely. Clear it fully. Yeah, but does it? Because it doesn't align with the other ones. Look, we have... if they're on... Like... If I have two next to each other going the same way, it's gonna be bad. Yeah, not happy. Not happy at all. I don't like the lack of symmetry on this. You're not gaining anything from putting it slightly closer, but you're losing something by having them potentially be here and here as well. See, you're making it as close as possible. I'm saying, yeah, well, if you're gonna make it, then just make it not there, though. Oh, man. Oh, so it doesn't work. Oh, there isn't enough room to do this. Okay, now I... Okay, so what is your design doing? Yeah, okay, so I would like to have this one in here, but I can't. What a mess. Yep, don't steal my tracks. Damn it. After watching these streams, I always feel so de-stressed coming back to my super chill main base bus save. Yeah, I can understand. You want to trade? None of that. And I should be able to get 100 of these. I seriously don't know what it is about your Death World series. It's incredibly addictive. Appreciate it. Okay. I'm gonna kill the biters. No more pollution? No more biters? No more biters spawning. It's gonna buy us just a bit, and if you look at pollution overlay, there's nothing. Yeah, rip. Oh, rip dirty water. Oh, really nice. That's why there was a blink, and I was like, I have no idea what happened, and the water turned blue. Nice. The biters will still spawn in the nest, but it's just all the other ones that are just idling. You blue water, yeah. I know. Ah! That's not good. Oh, right. Okay, yep, yep. I can't use this. Oh. Oh, that sucks. That one has to go. This is a mistake. Why would you even add this one? Does it also have that? It also has that here. It's better with lane changes. It doesn't make any sense. Why would it be better with lane changes? Lane changes are awful. Yeah, but you're lane changing in to the inner one. But they're all just blocking. I can't do that. Can't do that. It's we've just seen examples of it cutting in front of other trains. That's a big no. There you go, that one. That one and that one. I'm not gonna update the UPS right now. I might later, but not right now. That one. Maybe I'm just a purist on this. This one shouldn't have doesn't have any issues. I'm just seeing that one. It feels weird. See, this is just the thing for Greta. Just execute that command in real life and you're done. No more pollution. That one, I don't. Okay, this is... I'll cut that out. Which isn't a great idea, by the way. You're gonna go in there. And then I'm gonna figure out... Oops, they bumped into each other. Stupid trains. Alright, you, my friend. Yeah, that's actually true. That one. A bit more of this. A bit more of that. And you can go home. Go home. Very insistent one. So how are we going to do this one? Now this is just one block, and that's not great. So we'll just put this one in there. That'll put something in here. So oh, that's actually way easier. There. And then that's okay. That one. That one. That one. So it's okay that they go through this one, even if they stop here. That's fine. That's a forbidden one, and that's a forbidden one. Good stuff. Okay, and I am going to do this one. That one. There's always something about the meticulousness you need to do to get this one there. Boop. Whoops. Don't stand on the tracks. See, I'm missing that one when I'm just running around in there. Boop. This one? This should be possible to copy the one I have here. Although that goes out to that side, this one goes out to the other side, so maybe... maybe like this? I don't know. Blame the old mother. The old mother. Okay. So, in a bit of real life news flash here. Not a news flash, but just, you know, those kind of things where I find it to be super ironic, but also kind of, well, anyway. So news from the little pond around here. I know that news cycle around the world has kind of other things to focus on. So in the meantime, a genocide has started in Denmark. And the only people who seem to react to it are the meme makers of Reddit. At least the Danish meme makers of Reddit. That's a very small niche, but anyway. Minks, exactly, the minks. So apparently minks, they are basically rats with cuter outfit, and they are very susceptible to corona. And not only that, they also have a tendency to make it mutate. So now there's a new strain of corona, or more than several new strains of corona, threatening sort of all the good work being put in because of the 17 million minks in Denmark. So they all gotta die. That's a genocide of epic proportions. And it's not, of course, not great if you're a mink farmer that you are going to lose your life's work. And in my opinion, it's just the government. It's so big, so much money that they're just throw money at the problem. Just throw so much money at them that they really can't complain. They can just go like, wah, and then just make it go away. There aren't that many minks. However, that's newsworthy. But the interesting thing is, so the it's not really a union, but it's kind of a lobbying organization for farmers and mink farmers, and they would be like, they came out with a strong wording against the decision and said like, we and the mink farmers of Denmark will refuse to kill any minks if they are not that any healthy minks at all. Like, are you listening to yourself? It's kind of your business. You refuse to kill healthy minks? Well, you're probably out of business then, because that's kind of what you do. Yeah. If you don't know the link, we have 128 of them infected into. Yeah, but they would stop in a couple of years already. Yeah. Yeah. But I just thought, in the grand scheme of irony, I thought it was just interesting that the lobbying organization said that they would refuse to kill any healthy minks. Like, all right, well, I guess you're out of business then. No matter which way the wind blows, you're kind of, yeah. That we are in the middle of the human-caused mass extinction event. It looks like humans will be part of the creature that well, not everything died in the mass extinction event. Just for nostalgia, I'm gonna actually chop some woods here. Yeah, it was unethical to kill any healthy animals. So like, yes, I completely agree, unless you eat them and you don't eat the furry rats. But that's kind of your business strategy to kill healthy minks. So just get rid of it. There are bigger things to fly. We've been wanting to get rid of that industry. We, as in anyone who is not a mink farmer, wanted to get rid of that. It's also like the world. It says like the 40% of the world market. Yeah, but the world market is not as big as it used to be, because what straight rail is in the way? Oh, what? Oh, right, it's over there. Yeah, okay. Why do we have a new path? Yeah, the world market is not as big. It is. Oops. What? Who did that? Who killed that? When did that happen? That's weird. Probably just me. Like a vegan mink liberation in Sweden. The minks broke out. Yeah, okay, that's pretty stupid. Yeah, you clip some. Maybe they only rest sick minks then. Yeah. Yeah, 99% mink coat production is for China. I don't know if it's 99%, but it is predominantly China because, for example, you do not want to go to London with a mink coat. Someone will pretty certainly decide to do something. It's been lots of those stories. It's just the whole idea of of wearing mink fur. No. Yeah, so it was the only reason I wanted to bring it up was because I just thought it was an awesome comment to say that it's unethical to kill healthy minks. Like, okay, fine. I guess we're on the same side. You'll do it once and then you'll never do it again. Did I see some ghostly signals? No, I don't think I saw some ghostly signals. I think this is a great way of doing it so we can actually cut off the side branches cleanly. They're not rodents, they're part of okay. Don't really care what they are. Don't really particularly support that. But I'm not gonna be like, I'm not a religious. Curved rail is in the way. No, you're a curved rail. Why is the curved rail in the way? Oh, right, it's over there. Yeah, okay. 90% game speed. You think so? I think you're tempting me. There, we'll try it. So mentioned City Skyliners the other day. It's actually the game that taught me the most about managing traffic. I'm sure it did. I don't know. The stuff that taught me the most about managing traffic is ArcGIS, which is, for anyone who does not know, then it is the premier geographical information system program for sort of professionals. It's for just modeling traffic. True rails have okay, well, never mind. Let's pretend that we didn't do that. There. It's not a good idea. Back to 8. Is that made by Esri? Yes. I couldn't use it right now if my life depended on it, but I used to sort of at least know my way around it. There is actually a single tiny road in Denmark that is okay. Oh my god, did you see it? I was clear.
You really should pay more
I was clear.
attention to your locomotives.
I was clear. It was good. Damn it. Wow, that lag. Thank you, PDHR. Hey, Flyjack the One. Thank you for the 2 months. Welcome back. Killed by lag. Lag killed by streamer. First time it actually happens. Lag is killing a streamer. It actually did happen this time. It wasn't some Russian hacker. It was actually lag this time. Now the funny thing is, where did we leave our corpse for temporary? Probably somewhere around here. There.
illustrious champion
Hey,
returns.
Peter Jar, thank you for the
Welcome
22
home.
months of tier 3. Amazing, thank you. That deserves a resub. Wow, you've been holding back on that resub? What is my previous career before full-time streaming? IT manager in a logistics company. Well, next series starts Thursday next week. Buyers train latency subscribers leading everyone gain. What? Yep. Yeah, it's a sad world. Hey, Savior of Fallen. Let me just check if that thing is working. Yeah, it's working. That little the train is building. Train is building. I'm Russian and sort of a hacker, more reverse engineer. So you were almost killed by my Russian hacker plot. Actually, that's true. That's true. It's just the analogy was basically with playing CS:GO. It's always lag and hackers that kills you. Never your awful skills. Ah. On. Good stuff. Do we have what we need? Yeah. Go home. Go home. You're floating. Whew. I was playing CSGO before the hackers in it. What? You're not old enough to. Hey, Cerulean, thank you. I am so close to taking my first break, but I can't take my first break when the count is at 4. So just gonna wait until either the count goes away or something else happens. Yeah. If that's a new rule, I have to remember that. What is a new rule? Well, I think it's always been a rule. I don't really want to go on a break if there is a potential for a little hype train, but we can always hope that there's another one coming later on. So let's take that one. Wow, that was just callously running on the tracks. Hey, it happened. Thank you. Now my poor kids, my daughter is lying in bed waiting for me to come say goodnight to her at 9 o'clock. And then you guys are all ruining it. You're completely ruining it. There's no chance for me. I'll just be the worst dad because I'm just typical. She'll get trauma from this. She'll be like, oh, right, none of the... Just typical. Some random people online more important than his own daughter. And that's just... Man. No Father of the Year award for me, at least. Thank you, Xlouch. Let's look... Maybe don't look at chat. And thank you, Peter. How rude we are. Yes, you're so rude. You're ruining my chances of Father of the Year. Because I had that one bagged. That toilet roll makes me so... What? It makes you so... Ooh? What does that mean? Toilet roll. That's a currency. Don't you worry. I love that it triggers me. Oh, that's great. It's great. And now I can't... Cerulean, thank you. Sorry. Yeah, I guess it was like... now no one dares to be generous because like, no. He said he wouldn't want to. He wanted that break. No. I'm just... this is reverse psychology or something. I don't know what it is. Get some more. Thank you. Of course that's a comment from you. It's memory of the better times when you thought this would blow over. Oh, Yes, of course. Now we're just waiting for the end. Circling the drain. You have an MBA in innovation, right? In business, yeah, in
Gesture.
innovation and technology, yes. Trailator, thank you for the 602. Since the break is delayed anyways, have some bits. Thank you. Well, if the break is delayed, better be worth it. Kakashi? Kakashi, thank you for the... I'm going to learn your name in about 13 months or so. So, Kakashi, welcome. Thank you. Appreciate it.
A generous bestowal.
And a generous bestowal from Luke. Thank you. Up. That's not really what I wanted to do. There. Well, well, well. What kind of barbarian hangs the toilet roll with the loose end against the wall? True, true, true. The kind of barbarian who has a cat, I would guess.
A kind gesture.
Hey, Luxium, thank you. How does the train even work? New around here. It works by people being generous and donating things, bits and gift subs, or just subscribing while the train is alive. It adds to the tally of biters spawning, which is not really going to kill us, at least performance-wise, and also adds more rockets to the tally. And in the next one, hype train levels will also add some other cool things like new buildings. Taps versus spaces. Aha. Oh, the other way around. No, I'm not gonna. I don't want that. That's wrong. Oh, so it triggers you because you're one of those freaks who do it wrong. Yeah, well. Is LTN the best train management method? No. Common sense is. All right, 2 minutes. We are at a level 1 hype train. Gotta remember to hype the hype train, otherwise it doesn't hype itself. Sometimes it does. Though. There. Have you already made a tutorial about robot networks? No, not really. I didn't do that. Oh my god, I didn't do it. I thought I could make it.
You really should pay more attention to their
That's it.
locomotives.
That's it. That's it. Lag. Use more shields. There are not shields. Well, actually, I could have used more shields, but if I used that's. TSS mid. Thank you. Hey, Luxium. Thank you for the 200. Time for a break. Yeah, I mean. I want this hype train to get to level 2, but I can also say that it's not happening. Right. Hey, well, Green in Dragon. Welcome. Yeah, probably should use that damn Spidertron for this. Let's see, where is it? Oh, it must be around here-ish somewhere. Well, we'll just go there. Ah, okay. Hey, Cerulean, thank you for the 1,000 bits. And Luke, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Wow, you guys are generous.
A gleaming endowment.
But alas, if I come in like 30 seconds earlier, then maybe someone else would have joined in on that one. Thank you very much. Gonna break. The train will be sitting and waiting. Yeah, but it'll sit and waiting. That's not really good. Wasn't there a serious? Thank you. Yes, there was a train where I could run. Well, that's a YouTube thing. That was my train world where every train was a Patreon. Alright, I'm gonna need my break now, but I don't want to park it here. I need to get out of this. Where is it? There. And I think I set it to that one. I have died more in this episode of Factorio than I have in my entire campaign of Sekiro, which is supposedly... So by that measure, we can conclude that Factorio is a harder game than Soulsborne games in general. There we go. It's... yeah. There. Oh, you just ran over my corpse again, you asshole. There. Okay, so we're gonna end here. Well, not end, but I'm gonna be spending a couple of minutes of for crying, and then I will be back in 2 minutes. Don't go away. We'll probably kill ourselves many more times as we restructure the intersections, and then we'll see if it actually works. So, see you guys in 2. Alright, you've heard this before, but you're gonna hear me rant about it again. So in the break, this is something I do once in a while in the break. I go to my Patreon page, look at the notification page, and I thought there was a nice little 1 indicator. I go like, oh, that's nice. Press refresh, and it just goes away. Nothing has increased. Nothing has decreased. No new patrons. Alright. So I go into my Patreon manager overlay and go in there and sort it by last charge time. And then I saw someone had just done a pledge for an annual Templar of the Path, and obviously canceled immediately afterwards because you don't want to have that refreshing immediately. So if you are here, Mr. Podo, who has just pledged as a patron of the Path, thank you very, very much. And I can't see it in my events list. It's crazy, right? But we noticed it, we found it. So thank you very much, new Templar, and I will of course update the break screen here with as we've now crossed into the 5th of the month. So we'll just wait until the weekend to update to make sure that everything gets processed correctly. All right, we're back. I missed the beginning of the stream, so I wanted to ask.
Modest fellowship
Hey,
expands. Praise the sub.
Mimic, maybe? Thank you for the Twitch Prime. Welcome to the community. Please consider using the... Yeah, I think we'll Spidertron it up for now. I'll get you down here. What's that issue? Yeah, okay. This one needs to... Where are we? That one's done. This one's not done. Ah! I mean, one thing is making mistakes. Another thing, at least we can say that I'm learning from my mistakes and don't make the same mistake twice. Right? Yeah. Could you send me the string of the landfill blueprint in Discord? No link in blueprints works anymore. Do I have it here? I don't think I have it here. Or do you mean this one? Yeah, maybe someone else wants it as well, so it goes there. And maybe I'll throw it into the blueprint as well. Okay, I have to do blueprint. Bloop, bloop. There we go. Done. It's now also in the Discord. Why is this intersection better? Well, because it's made by a Russian hacker instead of a tired old man. So, yeah. The point of this... So the point of this one is that there's more space in between them. That means the trains can... Ah, okay. Okay. That's probably heading in here. The trains will not block intersections, and they can fit more easily in between intersections. And if they can fit more easily in between intersections, then it'll cause less jam because they'll be able to sort of more smoothly go past each other. There. Don't walk in front of that one, even though you think you can do it. You can't. You can walk in behind it. Did we get the Spidertron down here? The main issue is actually it's here because of the congestion in here. So look at that. That's actually not great. Oh, that's because it's mine. Ha! Ah, this sucks. Oh, wait, it's mine. Oops. Don't mind me. There. And boom. So once we are done with this, we'll see if it works, obviously. Let me just... Yeah, it did have to... It should have those two. Oh, that's risky. Latency and all. How many more? You sometimes remove signals of the previous intersection. Please reapply the blueprint again when you're finished with this. Yeah, probably should. It's just I'm looking at it and going, that doesn't look like it's correct. There. I think Factorio is actually a great game to show the difference between the UX and UI. Right? Because UX, UI often gets sort of jumbled up as it's the same discipline, more or less. It's the same people doing it. The reason why I'm saying that is because I think that Factorio has an excellent UX. User experience is excellent. A lot of things are just well thought out. It's clear that the people who have designed it are using it extensively. I was just getting reminded by, I made a drag box like this, and then I changed it to a deconstruction box, and I can change it to a cut box, or a copy box, and it still retains the shape. It's like, that's nice user experience. It's really comfortable, but the UI looks like it's made by an engineer. It's gray. It's literally gray boxes. It's a gray box. It's another gray box. There we go, another gray box. It has 3 tones of gray box. Woohoo! Very big difference between the UX and the UI. UX, awesome. UI, Wouldn't removing the tracks? No, because then I removed the trains that move on the tracks and blah blah, that one. I hate doing this. I had to mute you for a business call. What about the box? You mean that, like this part? Also, like you can change the box even if it's selected. That's really nice. Gray box shaming. I mean, I said it looks like it's designed by an engineer. Someone would go like, that's a compliment. But as an engineer, I've designed my share of gray boxes. Like, it gets the job done. Next. So if we compare it to, let's compare it to Oxygen Not Included. I think that's a good comparison. Oxygen Not Included is aesthetically more pleasing. Just the whole sort of thing. The user experience, though, is absolutely horrendous. Like the way things, like how many times you have to, the fact that you have to sort of deselect things, click on a thing, then you click on one of those many layers on top. You have to click through it to get to the layer you want. Press B to get it in hand. It's just really, really clunky. And like with the levels, and I don't know how to do it better. Don't get me wrong. I would make a gray box, and that's not great. But it's the experience of it in Oxygen Not Included. The user experience doesn't feel great. In my opinion. Whew. Why are these not being picked up? Why would anyone need any UI other than a terminal? How many terminal games do you watch sort of consistently on Twitch, just out of interest? Clever move using decon with the curved and signals. Thank you, Jeff. You're the only one who appreciated it. It cuts it off without causing... Ah, no! Okay. I have PTSD from the lag here. Sorry. Yeah. I just didn't get how you did it. And I was wondering myself, oh, okay. Curved rail, this is a legacy. Back in the days, you had to craft curved rails and you had to craft straight rails. You couldn't curve rails by themselves, so you had to sort of build a stockpile of curved rails, build a stockpile of the straight rails, and then you just changed between them and build it with curved and that meant that when you build curved rails, when you had to build a corner, it was awful. So you had to do this one here, and then you had to get one of these to be placed there in between for the round corner. And remember, this was a time before there were any blueprints. Did you ever encounter a burnout from Factorio? No. Oh, whoa, that's weird. That should not happen. You should not have construction robots. Why do you have construction robots? Why are there construction robots in here? There's one construction bot left. Where? Where are you, you bastard? There you are. You bastard, you. Don't you dare. Yeah, so no, I don't really experience a burnout from Factorio. The reason why is because I don't so much play Factorio as I play streaming, if that makes sense. Oh, that was the Spidertron. Nice. Don't know if that made any sense, but I feel like I'm more streaming than I am playing Factorio. But I wouldn't play Factorio for myself. Just load it up some random afternoon and play it. I play it so much that when I'm gonna play it, it's for recording and streaming. And there. And that was Kara. Welcome to for the 13 months. This near a place near Stardom, maybe. What? Okay, that's gonna do something. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's one of the trains that's somehow broken, I guess. Alright, and then by edict of the guy who made it, I have to do this. Good. Now let's try and be a bit safer here. Oh, let's go there. Ah, screw it. It's not fast enough. There's one missing. And that one. And I will build let's see if you can see anything else that's, yeah, there we go. That's one. And then it's that one, I guess. Here, move up. Yeah, speaking of clips, I might have to disable clips entirely and remove all VODs. It's going to be particularly problematic as we play new games. And that's exactly why. Let the base across the water. Very interesting. What's very interesting? So, there's never going to be DMC. Well, never. Don't say never. But it's very unlikely there will be DMCA problems with Factorio music. Huh. The flashing icon is... Let me just see if I can hide myself. There. That's all my warnings of stuff that isn't working in the base. There. Suggest you also re-signal the science facilities. See the third blueprint? Change 4x4 intersection at the south. And change the couple of 4-2 intersection near the south. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know about the science part. Don't think that really makes a big difference. Why are VODs and clips being disabled? Thank you for asking that, Ufax. There are... the music industry has gotten there, finally realized that there's a thing called Twitch, and then they have gone the usual annoying part and are starting to issue DMCA takedowns. The way it works is that if you get a DMCA takedown on a video, then you get a warning. If you get 3 of those takedowns, then your channel is deleted and you are banned from the channel, and you can never return, no exception. And that's kind of not so great. So therefore, if right, and Johnny Jack kind of dead. Okay, well, thanks for joining. So basically, how much value do I get out of my clips and my VODs? Nothing really. I mean, I know that some people may watch the VODs, but it's not really very many views. On the other hand, because Twitch is refusing to actually do anything reasonable about it, then it means that you're always at risk. Spike Pine, what's wrong with them? Any music in there is subject to DMCA because I obviously do not have the rights to the music that plays. Usually it's not really a problem because it's game music, and game music is it's not royalty free, but it is licensed by the company, and therefore they will also have the license and they will not sort of reinforce it. However, if you play some Star Wars, then, well, that's some Star Wars music and that's owned by Warner Brothers, I think, and then you get fucked. No, Jeff, that's actually not true. Twitch is not being unreasonable. They are just fulfilling their part of the deal as safe harbor. What they're being unreasonable about is the fact that they're not providing tools to know that to keep you safe. If I upload a video on YouTube and there are 3 seconds of, I don't know, Rihanna in the background, YouTube will go like, you don't get money from this one, Rihanna does, or her music record label will do that. But on Twitch, they'll go like, it's fine. And then when RIAA comes around and then says like, oh, there's 3 seconds of Rihanna, please have a strike on your channel. Oh, by the way, you have 3 clips of those. By the way, that's 3 strikes. Your channel is deleted, never to be recovered. Go fuck yourself. Then that's kind of not cool. But Twitch has to do that. If they get a DMCA takedown notice, they have to forward it to the violator, me, and they have to issue a warning. And if they don't do that, then they become liable. And that's pretty certain that they're not going to be sitting here being liable for the crap that goes on Twitch. Why did I bring my Spidertron and then jump out of it while I'm running on the tracks? Is Twitch doing this to all the DJs as well? Yes, they are. Of course, nothing has really bad has happened yet. But Nick Merckx has already gotten his takedowns, and he's pretty good, pretty big content creator. I don't understand, by the way, why they have issued takedowns on his channel. They should have sued him instead. That would be way better for sort of their perspective. Much stronger statement. Yeah. Who designed the new rails? Russ Patterson did. Yeah, DMC is a complete mess at this point. It absolutely is. There's no doubt that it's a mess. But it's the mess that we have, and therefore there's not really much you can do about it. It is... how the hell do I just cut this so that... This is kind of a busy location. Let's take those out. That one out. Good. There you go. Yeah. Content creators have the same issue, and they've already taken down every VOD. Yeah, I don't know if I would say that's the same issue though. Germany has another. Oh, that's not great. Right, for you, my friend, I will extend leniency. There are other issues in Germany related to this that makes content creators act like radio stations and stuff like that. Anyway, what the point is that things are getting a lot more difficult in the good old Twitch land, and I have to protect what I have here. And not that I think I'm not taking any chances, you know. But there's also like how close to the, and again I jumped out of the Spidertron. I just don't feel comfortable running in a Spidertron. There. It's the other side. If you make music and everybody uses it without permit, it just sucks for you. The problem is how Twitch deals with the problem. Yeah. I don't know. I have a tough time having really feel sorry for the big artist and they getting cheated out of this. I think that it's the thing is the musicians are not the small time musicians are not really getting any significant piece of the pie. So it's the big ones, yes, but yeah, I don't know. It's the way it is, and I don't really. That's call your congressman if you are in the U.S., and that's all I can do about it. I can just accept the way that things are, and then deal with it. So it's mainly about just not taking too many chances on your livelihood. Why do I have so much crap in my inventory? I always do. Yeah, that one. The easiest solution is to base things on the logic of the video. Purpose, content, and actor violation should all be considered. Yeah, doesn't see that's the part of the discussion I don't give a shit about, because I'm not a legislator. I don't. Last time I checked, I did not get elected to the U.S. Congress, so I have no say in the matter. And my good ideas are completely irrelevant. for how they should be doing it, because they're not. That's not how things work. Well, I really think that the sun should be shining more in Denmark. Yeah, it's not. So, boo-hoo. That's the wrong one. Bloop. Oh, that's kind of uncool, this part, isn't it? Yeah, it kind of is. They're not good friends. Can you just please stop? Just give him a break, alright? And boop. Run across. Good. I voted for Niels though. Yeah, please do. As for US president, I don't think. Shouldn't get a strike because they walk past. I mean, I agree, Cyclops, but that's not how it works. It doesn't. It's just not the reality you're living in. So deal with it. It's kind of what the only thing we have to do. Looks like it's gotten better, or maybe the performance of all the rest of the crap is just so much worse. So let's more sunshine, yes, and yeah. Hey, Stanislav, this place is big. Yep, but we've been slacking on the solar panels. I don't know whose role it is to remind me of solar power, but whoever it is hasn't done their job. It's a bit of a stretch now to find more spaces for solar panel. I can squeeze in a bit more there. Let's actually do that. Boop, boop, boop. Yep. Good thing we're not overdoing it. That's gonna come from here. Filling this area. That means once this is done, we'll have to start sending the train from here. Boop. We might actually want to get it to 5 just this time. Yep. Nope. Get that one out. Get this one. It shouldn't be empty. It should be an activity. That's enough. There we go. Are these robot networks separate? Yes, they are. Oh, the US laws didn't comply with the newer Paris Accord for International Copyright Law and needed to be updated. Blame the world, not the US. No. just no. Because it's from 1999. And a lot of things have happened in the digital world since 1999, especially when it comes to yes. So having an outdated law is not an excuse for it being bad. Like, oh, it was written in 18 something, so that's why it's awful. Yeah, but then fix it. Okay. Ow, 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 ow. Why did it go? Ow, ow, ow. Ah, trains, god damn it. Okay, you're very insistent for a train. They even want to kill each other. Come on, Spider-Tron, I don't dare move around here anymore. There. And we still have some... Okay, so let's get that one out there. There we go. here. That's true, Susako. Susako? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, for me, you're an umbrella. Sorry to say, but you're a flaming umbrella, and that's pretty good. You're my favorite tool. I think the Suzaku is my favorite tool in Sekiro. It looks awesome, and it is awesome. So yeah. How did this one just? How did this go so bad? There. Good. What about temporary stealing the Spidertron inventory robots so that you're not derping up? Yeah, kind of. A good idea. Okay, that's one. I don't know. I don't feel like updating all of them. I want to do something else now. And the something else I want to do is... Why do we have 27 broken ones? There. Okay. That is us going... Yeah, it's definitely better. So big thanks to Russ Patterson on this one. However, we don't know if it's better because it's better or it's better because it's... I don't know. Finish last 4 should be fine. These ones? Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. Because I think I just pushed the congestion somewhere else then. Oh, okay. I'd like to not have a full inventory full of crap. Okay. Let's get this on. Here. Hey, Flamesaw. So see a new setup, new T-split for the rail system. Is it working better? And what is the reason? You answered your own question. Is it working better? Yes. What is the reason? It's working better. There we go. I guess that's pretty... And the reason why, the more interesting is, why is it working better? Because there's more room in between here for the trains to park. So they're inside the intersection shorter time, and that means there's going to be less waiting. So you can actually have 2 trains. Look how close the trains can pack while waiting. Something is not super awesome. Oh, okay. Well, it is super awesome. It's just someone has decided to remove some tracks, and that means some of them just stall. Why are we not building that one? So I don't build unless I'm... As long as I'm inside that one, I don't build. Ugh. Hey, Mishap, thank you for the 6 months.
Returns.
Twitch Prime.
Welcome home.
Get all that out. Didn't realize this Heroes has its own Unicode symbol. Yes, that's very nice. Actually, I was thinking of the other day when I saw it. I don't know why my robots are not always flying out. I don't know what makes them sometimes fly out, but not sometimes fly out. Boom. that one. Pew, 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 pew. If you disable roboports, mark everything for deletion and then paste the blueprint. It will unmark all the rails that... Oops. We get that slow motion there. If you disable roboports, mark everything for deletion, then paste the blueprint. Yeah. Yes. But marking everything for deletion isn't necessarily sort of easier. Oh, right, now I get what you mean. Okay, so basically, we first do this one. And then I will, for some reason, maybe it only works in the small area that this one has, and not when I'm in there. Okay, so I'll disable here. I will deconstruct all of this crap, and then I'll spam down that one. And then when I enable, hopefully it works. Except now we have a tree nightmare. I can't find the box. The box is gone. There. Let's see. Good advice. Isn't that generally good advice for traffic? What is good advice for traffic flow? Fewer intersections and bigger distance between intersections. Yes. Well, you don't need more space between. You need enough space between. I think that's an important distinction. That it's not about sort of having more space, but it's having enough space. Enough space between them so that there's a room for a full train of whichever length your trains are. If you do that, then you should be good. So we can actually conclude now that pretty certainly that we are... the new design here takes fewer trains. You don't need to remove the curves that way. Kind of I do. The reason why I do that is because now I can... It's going to remove it faster. And I want to prevent them from actually going in. Yes. I mean, I know I can do it in one shot, but you can see how long it takes to deconstruct. That means there's a longer time for the trains to get halfway onto one of the tracks that are marked for deconstruction. That's why I'm doing it. First, like, I cut those out so that they can't go onto wrong tracks, and then I'll do the bulk thing. Is there a reason why you are not using exoskeletons in the spider turn and make it run faster? This one is a constructing one, so that's why that one is slow. It's not. I'm not supposed to be running around in this one. Actually, it's a good point. This one should be reserved for building stuff, so you can get your. Boop, boop. Ah, stupid one. Let's get you out of here. Go over there. You're supposed to do construction work. And then I'll take something else. White one? Yeah, we'll take you. You're kind of close. Let's take that one out. It's bad for performance. Let's see. Yes, I did give the construction bots back. Okay, so that's actually kind of enough, I guess. Think, maybe. There's 6,000 here. How much you got in this one? Where is it? that one. You have also plenty. Huh. Why is it not building then? Just queuing up, I guess. Reapply blueprint the last time to make sure rail signals are there. Alright, I will. Few missing there. Anything else? Yep, a few missing there. That was important. Thank you. I know you're you want your design to be performing at its best and not being like, oh, it sucks, and then it sucks because I didn't build the right the right thing between them here. And in the meantime, the white one got here. So get back here. Cool. Thank you. Are we happy? And you're also saying that I should also do these. I don't think that's necessary. These are shorter trains and there's much less traffic. So why didn't the signal build the first time? I'm sure they did, but I'm just deconstructing them because I was overzealous. It's what I am. Right, let's have a look at the warnings. Iron 2, we're looking at only the ones with the purple bubble. Alright, so with the purple bubble we have 3 things. We have 4 things, damn it. Iron 11, Iron 2, Coal 4, and... Okay, we'll start with Iron 11. I don't know why you're working there, but that's okay. So we go to number 11, that's this one. And you're lacking iron? Yes. Why? This is 11, and this is 11. I don't think I agree with that. It's the only one that says it's complaining about something. So we can definitely see that the science side has picked up a lot just because the trains are no longer excessively delayed. Now, actually, this is 11 down here, and it has to go all the way up there. That's kind of not great. If we could find something else up here, some iron up here, that would be way better. But unfortunately, we don't have any excess iron here. We don't have, we could maybe, no, we don't have any excess iron here either. There's an icon that I don't need. And they'd have to expand, and I don't like that concept. So now we have the main issue. I'm going to just gracefully ignore that one. And I think the other ones are not really bad. We should look at, now we should go over to the other side and see what's up on that side. And see if we can figure out, we've been ignoring the copper issues for a long time on that side. And you can see that, what is it, number 12, 6, 7, 11, 9, 2, and 14 are all missing copper. All right, there's definitely copper issues on this side. Let's go have a look at that. Where are we? Nope, we're gonna go over here first. Hello Roscoe, good evening. I've just finished your excellent optimizing UPS video. Thanks for that. A few questions. We'll read your current base. If you don't mind, sure. Is it just aesthetic, or do you have any other reason why? 1, your science facilities are targeted at 200 science per minute. 2, you keep an empty zone between your initial base and the solar track fields. Neither of those are aesthetic. They are purely for actual real good reasons. So the real good reasons, the first one, why 200? I looked at 100 and then I was like, it's too small because I'm going to have dedicated trains. So if I make it 100, then I don't need many trains. And some of the things that like coal wouldn't really need many trains for, and then kind of I have to have a train for each location. On the other hand, if I made like more than 200, like 500, then I would have to have many trains going in, and or bigger trains. So this was kind of the sweet spot where I looked at it and say, if I look at 200, then I'm going to need on this side, the highest number is 87 or 84 copper per second. Okay, that's less than 2 full belts. Less than 2 full belts can easily be supported by a 1/4 train. So a 1/4 train seems to be the correct size to fit into that. So putting 2 trains, basically make sure that one is already supplying it, and there we go. On the other side here, these ones were obviously set to the same, because otherwise I would have twice as many of these modules. You could make it into 500 modules, but then it would be a completely different design. I would probably go with 2 8 trains, because you need way more than that. So that's the answer to that. Hope that's satisfactory. The other part, the reason why I have deliberately an empty space here is because this is one logistics area that has construction bots and logistics bots, but that one out here is exclusively for putting down solar panels and nothing else. This one is for solar panels as well. This one is for solar. This is for solar. This is for solar, but nothing else. And therefore I wanted to reserve that. Oh, I found a tiny space where we can add some more solar panels. Boop, boop, boop. Yay. There. So that's why. Hope that makes sense. Where are we now? Let's take that one out. We are heading into a break, and then let me see. Iron 11. I think it's just a travel distance. What did Luxium? Did not know that. Just had the idea today, so haven't looked into it. What was that idea? You're going to try to kill all biters if the nests in queue count gets down to 0. Yeah, I probably will. Probably will, just to make sure that we're done. Cool. Alright. I will be taking short tracks with different speed for road hierarchies. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Alright. Thanks for joining, BGOB. Now, that's the only one who is allowed to leave now, because we are coming back. Let's afterwards also talk a bit about our new series coming up in a week's time from now. Yeah, it's Thursday, so starting 1 week from now will be the new series. If we get done with this, we're actually not launching rockets at all. We're also going to look at science why we're not launching rockets at all. So I'll be back in 2 minutes. Don't go away. And I'm back. Okay. So, what the hell has happened to our science? If only we had the stats page, then we could see what the issue is. Okay, I mean, it's running steady at 3k right now, and I mean, there has been some jittering, but that's not much. In the grand scheme of things, it's actually consuming what I would expect it to be. Let's have a look at, okay, we can easily see here, there's 5 trains here, there's 5 trains here, there's 5 trains here, waiting. And it is really contingent on these, the science part coming in. So it's actually way more important that the science is running smoothly than it is for the rockets to run smoothly. However, we still want the rockets to run smoothly. I don't mind the one where it says 7 is slow, 6 is slow, because that could be the fact that it's just simply filled up its local buffer and then it got stuck. But since it says 6 is slow and then it says copper for 6 is not great, then I have a suspicion that it's not great. So we're going to start from one end and work our way there. Let's take number 6. That's in the middle. So that's one end. Middle out, as always. So copper train, you say. Copper, and where? Oh, here comes the copper train. I think I know why we have a problem with the copper train. It's empty. So let's see where it goes. Choo choo. Middle out compression, absolutely. So maybe we'll do it in a more clever way, like do that and skip up there and go. What? Okay, that did not work. There, 6. This one's dead. All right, let's go there. Our white steed, or stallion. This is just very much not working. But look at this one, it's so good. Look at that. Oh, whoa. Maybe that's an option. Maybe I could redirect some of these. Like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 8, 9, 10, 8. 8 is down there. 10. 8 and 10 should definitely be rerouted here. Cool. So that one's going to be number 8. Okay, I'm doing another thing then. And 10 is here. Definitely. This one, 8, is now rerouted to go back to calling it X. And 10 is also being called X. You just go there. Good, because that means we can actually take this, and not really that one because it sucks. What about number 9? Where's number 9? 9 is here. Okay. It makes sense that this one serves the top, but that one serves the bottom. But stuff like 12, for example, 11 and 12, they could also be moved. Yeah, let's do that. Nope, that's the wrong way. 11 and 12 should also be moved down here. This video just... What? Can you do a masterclass sometime under 10 courses for USB drops? It's literally 4 hours ago I did that. It went live on on YouTube 4 hours ago. So yes, I can do that. And I will. Oops, that's not correct. $11 and 12. And we take 11 and 12 out of this equation here. So this is basically about trying to limit the traffic, and the way we limit this traffic, there, I'll just send you out. This one I'll also send you out. These can now be rerouted, and I don't like this one being 9 being up here, so we'll reroute this one into 9. And then take this 9 and call it X. There. And then we can, this one should be dead. Got it. And then 1, 2, 3 is what we have left. And we have a problem with number 11. So what we do is 11.1 and 11.2. We move them, instead of going this path, which is also one part of the most congested location, we'll take it from here to there, which is not a congested location. Let's make sure this is these two. Boop. Perfect. And we can now take these out as well and then save it for a rainy day. I like this way of shuffling things around. Just like that, we've now rerouted a lot of the trains to minimize traffic. Tuning those voices. Why are we saying that? Wait, are trains being loaded directly from miners? Yes, they are. Are we, Luxium, is that Mambo number 5? A little bit of Spidertron in my life. Huh. Ah, see. Okay, so we need to fix this one somehow. And got it. And this one. Hold on. This one is not gonna work no matter what. We actually need more copper, like a lot more copper. Hello, copper. That's not a great one. It's going to be a tough one to get, but it's worth trying to get. Oh, there's a better one here. Finally, it's time to grab. Oh, no, 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 no. Ha! Ease peace. 6. Happy. 6 is no more. Oops, it's called 6. Dead. So, anything else is awful. That one, is that awful? How awful are you? Oh, you're awful. Okay, number 7. Mambo number 7. Wow, look at me. Look at the foresight he had when he built that one. Okay. Number 2 is probably also pretty bad, isn't it? That's number 5. That's number 7. 5. This one, unfortunately, is pretty good. Number 4. It's an extra 1, 7. I mean, it's not awful. 7.3, then it becomes really awful. This one is very, very close to awful. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna call that dead. This one's fine. This one's completely dead. So we have 2 dead. Number 2 is dead now. Number 5 can run a bit longer. Number 7 is... number 4 is surprisingly even. Look how little material it is, but it's still somehow... all of the miners have something. So we can let that run for a bit. But this one is a good candidate for just tearing it down, throwing it away, starting over with miners. So let's take number 2 here. How much is this one? This one is now 170. How much? 1.1. Okay, so the next one will not even go in there. So I'm gonna also put number 2 down here. Good. What? That one. That one. 100. It's down to 100. But 100 here becomes... what is the productivity? The productivity is 730. It's something. And then this one goes out. Actually, I'll just name this dead. There. Don't need it anymore. Really? Oh yeah. That's fine. You don't belong here anymore. Okay, so we have now fixed a few of those. Number 7, we can ignore that. Let's go look at number 12, why that's bad. 12. That one? It doesn't look so bad. If it moved the stations down by 3, car length could still work quite a while. And not sure. And no, it wouldn't. Because it would only load at half speed, and that's actually worse. It's worse than when it loads at half speed. If I move it down, then it wouldn't be able to put into all 4 tracks. I think so. Wouldn't 100 become 800 total at 107? Yeah, so it's 8.3 times the normal. Let's see, 12, is that really a problem? It is really a problem. I can see that. This one is 1.7. Oh, there's only one here, so this is actually... okay, I think you have a problem. Number 11. I'm going to concede that. Number 11 is dead. Right? Number 11. We also need to move number 11. Oh, it's so awesome that this one is already built. It's so much easier. Whoops. Ta-da, we just got 2. Then let's take number 11. Dead. Good. 12 is not great. 14 is not great either, but I'm going to leave them there for a bit. This one isn't very good either. These direct train-to-train mines are a bit like a kid who eats the middle out of stuff and then throws away the rest. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a... yeah. I don't want any more. It's just when you eat toast and just leave the crust. Like, it's still the toast. Here's a crustless toast. Like, still only eating the middle. How does DMCA handle parody and satire? With extreme prejudice. There we go. Are you planning to move the stations to the side to get more from the patches? Nope, I don't. That's not a... It's not worth it. It's too much work for that. Once I tear this down, I build a station like this, which is just servicing a couple of stations with robots. And it'll just gradually empty it. We have this one down here. 3 dead. It's got something. Got something. Actually, I got an idea. Go to there. Go there. Just once. Onto an activity. And that's gonna be a mess, but whatever. I wish you could have sort of have this station be there. Yeah, can you be a temporary station? I don't know how I would make it. Could I use a temporary station and then park it? Would it then load still at a temporary station? Could I make it like that would be a temporary station? And then not until 5 minutes past, but until inactivity. Does that work? Maybe. Then it should. Cut off the tip of all the pieces of a pizza and then eat just those. Huh. Nice. Well, not nice, but okay. Yay, we just loaded a bit. Come on, empty. How much we got left? You're gonna stay here forever. It's actually not better. Alright, whatever. Just I wanted to be clever. Didn't work. Okay, let's see how many are still problematic. That's actually not many. Let's see, number 11 and 12, we move those down here. So they will be better soon. No, we didn't move 12. Okay. 12 and 14. 14 is... Okay. 12 and 14 are the ones that only load on 3 of them. And that's why they're kind of slow. It's not really a big deal, is it? Wow, look at that. We've really reduced a lot of the issues here. Okay, and that's a perfect transition. Look how perfect it is. Just as it went out, the other one comes in. Is the other one as smooth? Not really. Time for the 12 beacon setup around the last miner. Yeah, kind of, maybe, whatever. Don't care. Now it'll just fill up. Now it will empty. Cool. These two, I'm gonna keep them. This is, which one was that? That's number 4. 4 is fine, and number 5. Yeah, we know 5 is not great, but it's gonna last a while with like this. So. Alright, so let's have a look at the ones that are marked as slow. Wow, look at that. That's just incredible. I mean, me step aside. Okay, it was more incredible before. 4 warnings is not much. Number 5, we know. Okay, stop adding more warnings. It was way better before. But we've seen the Science 3 stone. Science 3 stone. Let's actually take a look at that one and see if we can figure out why Science 3 stone is broken. Because there's only one train. Huh. Well, that's the simplest of simple solutions. That's incredible, by the way. How awesome that is. In an absurd way. Okay. And it's also really poorly loading, so that's another thing. I want it to stand still. That's why I'm following it, so I can copy it. Train. Go. But if I look at this one, number 3. Number 3 probably should be... Why did the coal go through? Number 3 probably just should be flipped. Because it's kind of empty. Yep, let's do that. Coal 3 is here. Can we go in a straight line? Nope. Nope, not at all. Where are we? I have to go over there, I guess, and then down. Really don't like running around this thing. It's so slow and cumbersome. Okay, we have now redirected this, and let's have a look at our... That's one of the new ones. Lovely. Let's have a look at our science. If we can spell science. So far looks good. We have a small bump, but things are working. It's getting better, more stable. Chat is super creative tonight. Yes. Should do a podcast. Okay, well, this one is still working. I do need to drop some repair packs into this area. Then from here on, I think it's about firing up some more copper, as well as... I am kind of wondering why we're not really launching the rockets that fast. But I guess it's because... Oh, look at that. It's actually going down. So more of the trains have gone back and started being loaded back here. Alright, let's look at the ones that are slow. 6 and 7 are slow, and 8. 6, 7, 8. My guess is some of the ones waiting here. This is going to be 6, 7, and 8. So they're slow, probably because they can't load anything. Let's look at 7. 5.1. No, actually it can still fill up 10,000 in each. So it is working. Why is it slow then? Oh, 374,000. 78,000. Ah. Copper is not running out. Nothing is running out. Everything is working. This unit is just working. Hello, Vlad. Or, one of your active Discord people. Does the Neos Discord have a section for oxygen not included? Yes, it does. See, this is kind of problematic, isn't it? Couldn't this potentially become a problem? It could. It isn't, but it could. Nah, not really. Yes, really. But it could, but it's unlikely, and it hasn't happened yet. So that's number 7. What about number 8 and number 6? Number 6 is here. Number 6 is also slow. How much we got here? 3.4. So this one's also working. Is it lacking anything? No, we have copper, iron, and coal. That's all it needs, this one. So everything looks to be working just fine. So why is this one marked as slow? It's probably because it's been idle for so long that this number has increased so much. I think I need to take... There's one of these things that resets... that decreases by 100,000, and that's not enough. I thought it was enough, and I thought, yeah, that's fine, but it's just turning out not to be enough. Okay, we got down here, and then the first thing we want to do is get to this location.
Our illustrious champion
Mortification! Thank you for the
returns.
19 months.
Welcome home.
It's got an SR latch of some kind to reset it before the 5 minutes. No, not really. And hello. Good to see you. Right. I don't know why you tagged Jeff on that one. What about a reset when the satellite is in inserter? I am doing that. There is a reset condition. I think some of these might be improved as well. The problem is that it's not a true reset. It should be launching every 18,000 ticks. So I just set it to decrease. Whoa, that's a lot of not power poles we have here. Oop. And that is exactly where we wanted to go. Here. Alright, let's get out of there. Can't work like this. Get that one out. Get this one out. There. Now this one's much better. With your current mining speed, one miner could fill a blue belt. Nope. You can see how much one miner can do. We can probably figure that out. It delivers 3.75 per second. 3.25 per second times the productivity of 8.3. So it delivers 27 per second. So 2 of those could fill a blue belt. So, what about a reason when the satellite is in the interior? Actually, I really like the way that it was done, but yeah, well, maybe I don't like it anymore. It worked great at the time. It is a product of its time. It's a bit racist. But it's Granny, so we can't really tell her to not be racist. Hey, there's a potential for 6 more locations here. Woohoo! I'm gonna go watch my PTSD increase. Watch your PTSD increase as I do this part. Angry Facebook uncle. I'm not on Facebook, so and if it was, I was probably the angry Facebook uncle. That's why I'm yet another reason why I'm not on Facebook. Technically I am, but whatever. I'm not using it for anything. There. There. Done. Oops. This one's for that giant island location that we want, but don't have. And let's see, this one doesn't have anything coming in. It has enough solar panels to fill that, but not much more than that. This one over here is... it's looking good, alright. But what about this small one? That one. You have 28,000 solar, 28,000. Okay, so that could be better. You can go to, was it number 2? No, number 3. Solar 3. Boom. And that one. We proposed alternatives back when he designed circuit, but he went with the one he went with, and it's been copy pasted everywhere, so it's fine. Yeah. It's I like the idea that if it gets really sort of if it hasn't launched a rocket for 2 hours, then it shouldn't just go back. All right, it's back on track. So I kind of like that it's slowly getting back, which makes no sense, by the way. It's not logical. It's not efficient. It just is. I'm just always a bit cautious about having too large numbers in these setups. So we're going to go with this one, and then we're going to stamp it down everywhere else when we find the location that does that. Okay, so let's figure out how this works. This one is let me explain how it works. Perfect timing. This one will only launch when there are 2 green signals. The green signal 1 comes in here is, do we have less than 20,000 in the logistics network? If so, send 1 green signal. The other green signal is, has 18,000 seconds passed since last launch? The answer to that is no. Apparently, only 7,500 ticks, not seconds, ticks have passed. So this one's way ahead, and because it's buffering up against the maximum capacity here, no, 9,000, maybe just something picked up. Yeah, so this one is now idle because I don't want to launch any more rockets, and that's totally okay, because we are already stacked. And the issue with that is, this one is saying when it's more than 36,000, that means it's more than 10 minutes ago that it launched the rocket. This one will decrease the number by 100,000. If I decrease the number by 1 million, it should work better. Right, so 13. First we're going to do 14 and 15. Because then we can do something else afterwards. There. Boop. Okay, and then we do numeric. So we start with number 1. There, and number 2. Who knows where those are? And number 3. So planned obsolescence is a way to refresh it eventually. Don't know. Ooh, this one really needs an upgrade. There, 4, and then go to 5. Who knows where 5 is? There. And then 6. 6, and then 7. And 8. Good thing we have the numbering, because this doesn't make any sense. And then number 9. And now it starts No. Of course, it doesn't make sense yet. Number 10. Okay, this, I don't think I could come up with a less logical way of doing it. And number 11 and number 12. There. Now every time they do that, they just decrease the number. Boom. Compulsively improve the game for players. Factorio players compulsively push the game's limit. Depending on your perspective, that's either a virtuous circle or a death spiral. Yes. It's also one of the things where I believe, personal belief, is that this might be one of the reasons why Satisfactory or Coffee Stain isn't particularly interested in adding what we're all crying about, blueprints and robots, because it will allow. I mean, you can build big in Satisfactory, and it performs actually really well. I just checked out Sergeant Pepper yesterday. It's an amazing base. So if you want to watch some Satisfactory, do check out his channel. And yeah, so he can build really big. But the thing is, like, that is an exceptional effort. And if you put in 500 hours in a base and it starts to slow down, you feel kind of proud about it. Thinking, like, yeah, I broke the game. It took 500 hours, but I broke it. If you break the game in 100 hours, they go like, come on, right? And therefore I think that in Factorio we can break the game in 100 hours easily, because you can build big, fast. But you can also build like stupendously much bigger than anything else. 17 Kelvin outside. Ooh, that's chilly. And then it's important. It's not degrees Kelvin. It's just Kelvin. All right, we need to go up here and fix some of those intersections, particularly right here. That seems a bit congested. What about our warnings now? 6, 7, 8 are still. Let's look at copper 9, copper 5, and copper 12. We know copper 9. Let's see where that is. Where is copper 9? Don't know. Here? Ah. Yeah, okay. Hold on. Ah, that's not great. Well, number 8 could actually just be flipped, and then it would work, and then I could flip. Yeah, let's do that. Hello, train. Let's jump in and move you back. There. Cool. Hi, dude. Great content. Thank you, Hellwalker. Welcome. To get my jumpstart base started on a train world. I'm now the fastest ever. Great. How much power are you generating at the moment? Enough. "21 gigawatts of power," and is what the base consumes. And you can see now it's actually very, very close to not even enough. Shit. Oh, I've been just on a crazy crusade to build more, to phase out my steam turbines, or my nuclear, and at the end of the day, it's not even enough. Reinvigorated love of the game. Cool. Appreciate it. Oops. Oh, okay. Finally, we get rid of this. Don't even look at that. Don't look at it. I told you. Don't look at it. What the hell are we gonna do? I guess we could also expand that one. Sorry. Build more out here, I guess. And here. Oh, hold on. Biters are gone. Ish. So if we take these out, then they're not coming back. Give me advice on coverage processing. I keep getting stuck even after following your masterclass 100 times. Okay, well then I can't. But what I would suggest, Hellwalker, if you tried building the stuff that I've listed on my build, and if it doesn't work, then take a screenshot of it, share it on my Discord, and ask, hey, can anyone see the problem here? And then maybe someone will go like, you got the bright green on the inside and you should have it on the outside, or something like that. That might be something. I think actually I put the table too high today because I'm leaning my arm on the table and I shouldn't. I sweater vest with that solar pattern. Awesome. Sounds like a cool dad to me. Where can we... Oh, okay, there's some congestion. Oh, see, that one. That one. This is the stuff I don't want. You need to see nearest coverage with 2x what you think. It ran into jams early with mine. Which one of those? The belt-based one or the circuit-based one? Okay, I wanted to fix number 9 and... I think this was number 9. Yeah, it's number 9. Let's go in there. That shouldn't block any trains because it's idle. The circuit-based one. Yeah, circuit-based one. Oh, okay, then don't do that. Hellwalker, don't use the circuit-based one. Use the other one. It's simple to build. It's sustainable. It works. It just takes longer time to scale up. Have you calculated what the density increase would be if you filled in the path for your solar? Or is that sacrilege? You're leaning on a band here. Speaking of Niels Korek's build, another streamer I watched discovered Niels' build for that and it solved all his nuclear problems. Many of us in the comments were like, dude, finally. Well, who was that streamer? Come on. Let me know, Vlad. Was it... I know that Kibitz has... Yeah, okay, I thought so. Well, that's just nice. I mean, it's great when all things considered. Hopefully that will show someone like, that guy. Maybe if you want some more boring Factorio content, then maybe that's the channel to check out. Who knows? I'm gonna retire you, my friend. And you go back. Good. Works flawlessly. Perfect. Discovered him because I wanted more Factorio content than you were able to put out. Really? Really? Are you kidding me? So you're watching my YouTube and the Twitch and you still want more? That's crazy. Is the path still using stone bricks or has it been upgraded to from... not on this one. We haven't really dealt with it. We've had so many biter related issues. And speaking of not biter related issues, since they are not coming back, then we might be leaning in a bit and taking something like this and just go whoosh upwards solar. We're gonna do that. Yeah, this feels great, right? Yes, solar. Woo! Let's do that immediately. Yay, solar. There. Sounds like you need to scale up production. Of what? I almost never have time to catch your Twitch streams. I got 90% or more of my newest content comes from YouTube. Yeah, well. I love that, Fatino Decay. I love that. Don't worry, honey. I'm just cheating on you because you're only home 9 hours a day, and I want more. Yeah, that's a nice. Because the reason I watch is that I don't want to spend too much time playing myself. Nice. Yeah, that's good. 3 spouses? Yeah, well, they're called sister wives. What? Bloody imploded? No, I see we're not in a relationship. I can see that. Oops, I just screwed that one. Ah. Oh well. That was a mistake. Fly! Good. So we are simply copying one of these stations like that. Watch it out there. I'm backing up. Beep, beep, beep. This one will now be called, I think, 6. This will be glorious. Nothing but glorious. And we need a few more things here to make it really glorious. What are we waiting for? We're waiting for some... And then we need some... Go back. Need some... Oh, whoop, jump out. And then we get the train back because we kind of jumped out. Got it? Actually, get it there. What does that mix? What are we talking about? I guess it's 10-15% once all gaps have been taken into consideration. Hello, Gunther. Yeah, so I'm gonna take this out. I don't know if we have literally one nest spawning, so it's kind of not really a big deal. Let's take out all the ones we can see. I don't know if these are up there. If they are, we'll just send something up. What about the red one? Doesn't see anything, so let's see if we can get that up here. Your UPS optimization vid doesn't discuss train loops. Everyone used to go mental about them. Are they still as bad? Yeah. They're not as bad, but that's not for optimization. That's not actually a UPS measure. It's a train optimization or train routing measure. Thank you for joining, lad. Maybe I'll see you some other time. And we check here. Wow, look at that! Look at that! Crazy! You can't even see it. Ah, look at that! Hold on, I'm not very good at this. Ah. There! Look! Amazing! Except for 14, of course. But if we can get 14 out, it's just... Alright, all in. We're gonna go all in on 14. Alright, 14, you're the one who was ruining the perfect loop here. Alright, you gotta go. You gotta be better. Yeah, I can see that you need to be better, but you are not. I can flip the X over to the other side and then it'll be better. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that let's do that first after all the other things I have to do first.
Our illustrious champion returns. Welcome home.
Salimtru, thank you very much. Do speak up with your amazing founder's badge. Don't think we need that one or that one. Just don't think I need to go. Why am I going up here again? Oh, right, it's robots. Robots. No. Huh. Do I have robots somewhere? I think I do. There. Let's get that to 1100 and be done. Are they coming? On the way, 800 something. Whoop, there we go. Reset days ago. Yeah, but it's always nice to see that flash coming up. Too much crap in my inventory or what? No, it's gonna make it. It's gonna make it. Just 8 more. There. Scale it down. Go in there. And let's go to this location. Oh, it's done. It's done. It's done. Whoop. 6. Sweet. Satisfactory, some are maybe inclined, but I don't know if it's good enough after playing Factorio. What do you guys think on Factorio Satisfactory? I think Satisfactory is an excellent game. It's super fun, and if you enjoy building games, you will enjoy that. But if you haven't played Satisfactory, definitely play Satisfactory. If you have played 500 hours of Satisfactory, then and you're asking for the comparison, then I would go like, well, you know it yourself. You know the answer already. All right, 14. Yeah, Satisfactory is a lot of fun, but I personally won't get 2,000 hours. Yeah. And okay, so what did I say I could do? I said something like I could rotate one of them. I think we rotate. It's not even good enough if I rotate it, is it? Not super good, at least. I'm gonna take, whoops, that one out. And then I'm gonna take this one here. And this should now be 14. The question is then, where's the 14? What? Where the hell is number 14? Don't stand on tracks. Okay, I made a messed up thing here. That was the one I wanted to turn, not the other one. I'll just call it X then, because it's open. Alright, sorry for being in the way. I'll go. There. So what do you top 3 to 5 building games? Factorio. There you go. I don't play build. Okay, this is gonna sound stupid. I don't really like building games. I'm not particularly into building games. Because I don't really feel Factorio is a building game or a base building game. I feel this is a logistics and transport game, and there aren't that many of those kinds around. Logistics transport, yeah, the railway empire, those kind of things. But still, yeah. You're blocking the traffic, so that should be fine. I should be able to rotate. Which one's 14? This side should be fine. And okay, so we're gonna kill 14 and make this one 14. Yeah. And then this one should be dead. Good. And then we can take... How much is this? Yeah, these two are not working, so really not great. And there. That should now be giving us a 14 that can mine from all the sides. Yes. And now we need to get the hell out of there so we don't cause more trouble. Go. Good point. It's hard to find anything similar. Yep. Did you ever play? No. No. Samurai hack and slash? No, that's... See, I'm not interested in samurai games just because I can't play Sekiro. I am going to play whatever thing that Miyazaki puts his name on, and that's what I play. So if Miyazaki makes, I don't know, a first-person shooter, I'm probably going to play it because it's Miyazaki. But Darwin Buyers ordered. Cipri, okay, well, ordered even. Something pleasing about how this mining setup drains patches in like perfect squares. Yeah, but if there's a... Why is everything dark around here? We don't have nuclear power. No. Why? By the way, I thought I did that. Oh, trains still run during the night. It's because we don't have this one. Alright, it's gonna be like the silliest thing. This is always what happens to me. Somehow I just, for the life of me, I can't keep nuclear power running. Yeah, but I also re-enabled my nuclear power, but it's something trivial, like... that one. Oh, it's the iron. It's always the freaking iron. Fuck! Hey, Timbo, that's so nice of you. Thank you for joining this fine evening, and what a moment to join. Yeah. So, I don't know how often this happens. Well, I do know how often this happened. Okay, this is me balancing. We are balancing everything. More balance to the force.
You have returned.
All right. I'm going to do something like that one. And this one will be...
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub.
I can't believe it. It's always the iron. Somehow I just don't know how to do that. Yeah, we will get some surprise biters. There were some attacks up here, I guess. But it's fine. Well, we did confirm one thing. Our base cannot perform without. How are you able to walk over pipes? That's because I have a mod called Squeak Through. It's very nice. Very nice. This one is ready to go. Also, it needs some landfill, by the way. And hey, very nice. Take our energy. I will gladly take your energy. That one goes up to number 6. Inactivity. There. Ah, man. can't take that one. I'll have to go sort of up here and around. And I will then go. This is not at all risky. Not at all. Nah, it's fine. It's easy to fix. It's always easy. Just look up Miyazaki. Didn't know how he was, and he's working on a video game in collab with George Martin. No. Strider Avalon. The other way around. George R. R. Martin should be happy to be allowed to work with the likes of Miyazaki. Miyazaki is, for anyone who doesn't know, he's the creative director at From Software, the game company that has created the Souls games, the Dark Souls, Demon Souls, Bloodborne, and Sekiro. Yeah. Is Martin working on a game where when there are books to finish, fuck it, he's not gonna do those books. Linus flirted with a 96. Yeah, I didn't like it. Did not like it. Alright, that looks like that thing did not bite. So it's 1 minute and 42. We'll take a break. Yeah. He'll never finish it. Why would he do that? There's already one alternate finish to it, so... Updates dropping? No, they're fine. They're fine. Fine. I'd like to probably throw more robots at this one. This one, by the way. Do you have stuff? Yeah, you have 6,000 of each. So we can also just do this one. Boop, boop. Should be fine. Also, I think that one... That's not going to conflict. This one's going to kind of conflict. This one, yep. Cool. No more of that. What was the problem with the smaller blocks? The problem with the smaller blocks was that I would have to use the same amount of power poles to build it, and it would just be smaller, so it kind of less efficient. The other thing was that every single one of my builds would no longer be relevant, and the only reason why you'd want something that's chunk aligned is because it's chunk aligned, but it makes no difference. It's not going to be more optimal. It's not going to be anything. Nothing really matters in terms of chunks. The only thing that makes slight difference is the radar, and that's it. And I was just like, you know what? I've been building 100 by 100. I'm not going to change like 3 years of blueprints and designs, and everyone goes like, oh no, as of season 42 I have switched to a different city block. Nah, that's not fair. So yeah, hexagons are bestagons. Yep. Yeah, I've been thinking about hexagon for Factorio 2. It would make much more sense. I do agree. I remember when Civilization switched from squares to hexagons, and it was and I was like, no, it's just better. It's just better in every way. What is not? Oh, right. Actually, I should have deleted those as well. Good, let's take a break. Leaked that he will use hexagons Factorio 2. So you do have early access. Yeah. I wish. This is one of the things, like, let's say Rube said, hey, it's awesome what you do. Do you want to be part of the design? And then it's like, yeah, it would be a lovely, hypothetically, right? It would be awesome to be part of it. But then on the other hand, I couldn't be talking about it. Then I'd be like, I don't know about any Factorio 2. I have no idea. Right? But if I was on the inside, then I'd be like, I'd have to do that. But now I can, like, I don't know. I hope, I wish, I demand. Right? So sometimes not knowing, you can go all in. The red Spiderton is in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, I wanted to go up here to see if that one's still there. Anyway, break time. Last break of today. I'm going to be back in either in 2 minutes for 1 more hour of gameplay or in 1 hour for 2 more minutes of gameplay. You be the judge. We'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, I better come back here. Okay, what are we up to? Let's jump back in the game and say, oh, time allocation, what are we talking about? Ah, okay. 1 hour break. Oh, sorry. I should have got back. Being an insider not only is ignorance is bliss, it's also freedom. Absolutely. That's kind of the point I was trying to make, albeit not as eloquent as you. Sometimes you just... when you have information but you can't share it, then it kind of don't not always want that. Like, oh, I do know that, but okay, I'm just killing this there, and we'll keep the red one now patrolling this area just because, and the blue one can also just get out and take whatever is left. Go there. Oh, there's a few here. So these are the last biter nests, and I think we'll do sort of whenever the new biter nest spawns, I'll just go out and hunt for it. I know it kind of maybe sucks for people donating subs, but I don't think that's going to be an overwhelming amount between now and, well, the end of the series. I'm not happy about our rocket launching though. Yeah, the rocket launching, I was really hoping that I could take a day off on Monday. But doesn't look like it. Does not look like it. I have done that, Luxium. I have done that. There are no biters. This is just the map that isn't updated. So, but they'll still spawn these random ones. Where's the green one? Really? That's the green one? Okay, well, get up there. Then. Alright, I think that one of the... Oh, let's start by looking at this. Number 5 and number 5 is low. Well, number 5, I'm so happy that we could manage. Remember last time when this one was a million billion? So big shout out, a big thanks to Russ Partisan for helping those train intersections. For sure a good deal. And okay, you, my friend. Why? Number 5. Yeah. It really wants to be faster. I did turn off pollution and biter spawning, and I turned on pollution, turned off biter spawning, turned off or killed all biters. And if you want a if you want the console commands, yeah, well, this one is even better because here it actually says what each of them do, and it's just the 3 that you need. Then maybe, Jeff, you can recognize the wording in this one. How are the new intersections doing? They're doing excellent, Conrad. We are barely having any shortages in the base at this point. Okay, this one is just not really working very well. I think it's... Oops, I'm writing in chat. 7.3. Okay. I think I'd like to get another 5 into another one. Because... Didn't we have an X somewhere that we could have repurposed? 14 dead. Wow, it's not dead. Couldn't I? Oh, yeah, I can take it over this side, but then I'll take the... Then number 12 also gets consumed. Yeah. So this one can't really be opened yet. But we did have one up here, didn't we? No, we didn't. X, there's an X. And the X can use, can it work? Yep, so this one's going to be 5 now. Dum-dum-dum, science is working. Did. All right. And now 4 is somehow still operating on all cylinders. Yeah, you just keep going here. Okay, good. Private moderator chat leaked on Pastebin. Yes, you heard it here first. All right, there's a good question, Jeff, about whether they will continue the Factorio engine now that they've been... Oh no, what am I doing here? What is the reason why that doesn't work? Yeah, and I don't know, how much? 400? 300? Okay, there's definitely a problem on our... Okay, so why are we not getting... Ugh. Okay, that's... old school builds that support new things. There. Go, go, go. How much we... 100. Yeah. Come on. Get serious about it. There. That got better. Alright. What else? This one isn't even updated, but that's really not. And I guess that's one thing that we don't have. It's a very program driven, so they've also been able to hold the constraint of new features and changes needed to be something they can optimize well. Absolutely. So, Jeff, when you say that, yeah, absolutely, Factorio Sales has just made everything easier. All right, so you're saying that it's a programmer driven organization. I agree. But my experience with programmers is that if I go to a programmer and go like, all right, you built this thing, I would like to add 10% new features on top of it. 100% of the time, the programmer will always say it's easier to rebuild it. Am I right or am I wrong? And if you go, are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. There are some structural things here, and now with the experience we have, we can use better technologies, we can restructure. It's going to be so fast. All right. Go motion. 2 months later. Yeah, well, there's this and then, but this technology didn't really work, and then we can't really get, and this plugin doesn't really work with the old thing, and it's like, yeah. Are you using one of those standing desks? Yes, absolutely. Hot take alert. But isn't it, it's, developers always want to rebuild, and I completely understand, because right now I'm in the same situation. All right, this is not fast enough. Should I just add 10% on this, or should I redesign? Because now we can make something awesome, right? I mean, this is a perfect programmer example, right? Yeah, you need to add 10%. Okay. There you go. Just add 10%. There, done. Stop bothering me. Don't build on the path. There, stop bothering me. But on the other hand, this doesn't feel rewarding for me as an architect, designer, programmer, builder, Factorian. Because like, this sucks. This sucks. It's just more of the same. No. I could rebuild it so that I'd have an 8 beacon setup around these. That would be way better. And it'll take shorter time, and it'll perform better, and it's more efficient. It's just newer technology. Tiruriku? You're losing 7 UPS and you can't find any detailed explanation. I have no idea. 7 UPS. How much power do your base perform? Base deliver? So mine is currently 29 gigawatts. I mean, if yours is 290 gigawatts, then maybe that's the reason. My work seemed to love just slapping things together with metal wire and silver tape. Really? Are you sure? Are you sure it's not because they're designing a greenfield project from scratch is fun, but it's rarely the correct answer? Absolutely, Jeff. I completely agree. It is like, it's so lovely to do greenfielding, and developers, anyone loves it. It's like, all right, I can take all the crap that I have to live with, and that function, and that technology, but now if I build it new, it's gonna be perfect. And then you start building it, and then you start going into new compromises, and okay. So I don't build stuff from scratch. That's what the junior developers do, which means that you need someone to maintain it. That sounds disgusting for 200K. Shouldn't it be an architect or a senior developer who builds the foundation, and then you go like, all right, you can fill in the functions, but I've defined how the functions work, and I've designed how things are matched together, and like, we will always do this here, and we will never do, and you, from the GUI, you cannot do this. We're going to have a 5-tier layer, or what kind of architecture should be, yes, but rarely, especially at banks, especially at anywhere where they like money. But you know what? Luckily, I don't have deadlines. I don't have managers. I just have myself. So I'm gonna do a new build for this because I can. And there's no one who can stop me. All right, there's someone who can stop me. All right, Tiru. It's 70 gigawatt, 1 power net, almost all nuclear, using your 8 reactor blueprint. My fluid managers. Okay, so let's compare it to what I have. Just see, someone could stop me from doing it. So electric network is 1.
A new subscriber. Come, steal yourself. We are building an army.
Thank you, Town Bell Ringer. Welcome. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. 0. Okay. So I don't think electric network is about... I don't know. So does anyone know what the electric network indicator is? If you have 7 updates wasted on this, that seems insane compared to the rest. And the numbers can be different on your machine versus the next machine. So look at the next one divided by game update as a whole. Yeah, of course. But I mean, like, any way that this would be 7 is weird. Or do you say 0.7? Did you kill all Steam? Yes. We outsourced the project to India. Not only have we still to do 50% of work, no other 50%. Yeah. I mean, that's you get what you pay for. And someone didn't want to pay, so they got crap. It's just so often when you outsource to anywhere, it doesn't matter if it's India or Denmark or wherever you outsource to. Okay, if you're outsourcing to Denmark, you're a goddamn idiot. So with that, with that out of the way, let's address more realistic scenarios. Yeah, you have to figure out one of the things that I've seen, heard, talked to people about is quite often. Yeah, I think that can be summarized as coordination overhead. But if we just want to go a bit more into detail on that, then that's not great. This is not working, by the way. Also, it's not necessary. All right. So how would I define this? If I had, okay, my very specific example, I needed a new mod for the next series here. It has to do some things, and there are some conditions and all that stuff. So I have Timbo and Jeff and Vichu right around the corner, and they know me, so I can say maybe it should be, and then they can pick up and they can interpret and they can do something that's slightly different and come back and say, what about this? And they go, awesome, except it crashes. But if I was to send this to India, I would still be writing user stories about the size and the shape of the box and the options for drop downs and the edge cases for what should happen if it's not there and what should happen in this case, and describing it and doing testing and all that stuff. So my guess would be, now I'm not paying any of these 3 lovely gentlemen, but I would imagine that all 3 of them take a bit higher wage than the average outsourced engineer, wherever they are. So that's just my guess, that these 3 are not sort of they're not from the cheapest end of the bucket. So so if I have to give to someone who just has no contextual knowledge about Factorio or me, then it's just going to be impossible. Yeah, and I have a friend who they had back in the days, and they were doing these mock-ups for some windows, and on the mock-ups they forgot, I mean, here's a window, it should look like this. It was a default Windows menu, but they didn't have this little cross back up in a corner, like like Windows actually have that, like that little thing. It's just, I mean, whatever. It's a Windows window. Just make it like a Windows window. Except no. So this thing just took an extraordinary amount of time, because they were just literally saying, all right, well, you don't want an X in the top right hand corner, so we're gonna have to figure out how to break Windows so we can make a window that doesn't have that X in the corner. Like, maybe that's not what I wanted. Maybe we could have talked about it instead of just wasting So, you know, and that doesn't mean that the developers, outsourced developers, are worse. They're probably not. Probably very skilled. But if you don't have the contextual knowledge, yeah. Good. That's it. Done. Ta-da! To your own title bar. Yay! Don't get how India sells professional IT-related services to anyone. My workplace just got the IT help desk from India. Yeah, I mean, I think it's an Equinox. I don't want to go there, and I don't want you to go there either. It doesn't matter where you outsource to. If the only way that you get your inputs is through a badly written user story, and then you have to guess what's going on, then it's going to be shit anyway. No matter where you're from, what hierarchy, what caste you're in, what race you are, it's going to be shit because you don't have the information. And how outsourced companies sell it, it's price. It's I worked in a place where everything was measured as just commodities. It was just like, so I had some of my developers, they were really skilled, they were really good and expensive developers, and they were estimating tasks and sort of ballparking things, and you go like, this is probably 1,000 hours, and this is probably 500 days work, like that ballpark figure. And then it was just going like, all right, we just hire 50 outsourced developers, and then we take this number, divide by 8 per day, and then we go, okay, this can be done in 3.5 months. And I was, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't even close to work like that. And then this is where we get the screen and goes like, 7 years later. Yeah, 9 women can't have a baby in 1 month. It's just, but it was just like, okay, so it was basically when I said, okay, I need one of my developers, this guy, he needs to spend, this is a big one, it's to spend at least a week on it. Like, okay, I hear you. Okay, so 5 days, okay, let's get 5 guys in Poland to do this, because I had a Polish development department as well. Let's get 5 guys in Poland to do it. No. You can't have 5 guys doing the same task as one. It doesn't work like that. But no matter. Interestingly enough, so. The mythical man months, yes. I remember one of the really cool things, one of the things that I remember from my first job, I brought one of my specialists in. It was very early in the project. We were doing this massive overhaul, just replacing 7 or 8 big corporate systems with one thing, and we were just doing blueprinting and vendor assessment, and I was just like, come on, we're gonna do a fun exercise. Just like, all right, we're just gonna go into a room with a whiteboard, and we're gonna estimate the whole fucking project, all of it. And it's like, no, that can't be done. It's like, I know it can't be done, but let's try it anyway. So we went in there and we just like, all right, what components are there? Okay, we have a settlement component, the order management, order to cash flow, we have some planning, we have some terminal handling, we have some distribution, like just breaking down. All right, this is big, okay. So for the team working on this, we're probably gonna have like 2 people from the vendor, 2 from finance, 1 from the business, 2 IT and product owner, and then just started adding all of these up. And then go like, this is probably going to run for 6 months. It's probably going to run for 8 months. And then we just compiled the whole thing and go like, added it up, added some internal, external rates for those. It was a super fun exercise. And in the end, we came up with basically what ended up being the budget. We didn't share it with anyone, like, because it wasn't official. It was just our thing. We didn't want to get pinned to it. But later on, we just saw that was actually, it was surprisingly correct. And it was actually really fun to do these kind of exercises when you accept that you don't have all the information, but you have some really good intuition about how things work. Basically going like, okay, there's going to be a team working on this, and this team is probably going to work for a year. We have no clue about the scope and what features this is going to be, but you know, it's probably going to be a year's worth for a team of 8 people. All right, let's put it in, see what happens. How close were you to real budget? Well, the thing is, we ended up actually being very close to the money spent at the money spent was 250 million Danish crowns. So that's about 80 million US dollars for the budget for the program. And after that was spent, the program was reset and started all over. It was so fun because I also needed it for budgeting, and I just like, you know what, can you just please help me with this? It's not going to be perfect or anything, but it's going to be something. That became our motto. It's not perfect, but it's something. The budget is what they will pay before giving up. Yes, exactly. And then they were... and that was also why my career ended, because by the 4th reset, I just didn't have energy to hype it and get people to work overtime yet again for the... I don't know how many time. Okay, so that's... I don't even know how much this is. We just... oh, okay, that's actually pretty close to perfect, isn't it? I wanted to consume a full half belt. Full half belt? That's not a thing. Too much. Ah. Escape doesn't work on that one. This was a mistake putting this in early. $22.5. There we go. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. I hope it works with that one though. Has 100 different computer systems just in the fixed income, credit, and commodities. Some of them just, yeah, I mean for 10k, it's also way more than that. We started a consolidation, which was like really good. I mean, there were many things I didn't like about my previous work, but I must say that the CIO was absolutely brilliant. He was also a really nice guy, and I have the utmost respect for him. He also got sort of voted for as best CIO in Denmark. I mean, doesn't say much, but still, he started this consolidation in order for the company to buy competitors. You need to have control of your IT infrastructure so that you know when you take over another company, which of the systems that are strong and weak, and which ones can scale up and can just absorb the additional user base, and which ones are vulnerable, and therefore you might want to consider using the merged company. So really brilliant, and we came up with my domain had, because I was in Rode, I don't know, I had like 500 IT systems that were mine, and I was supposed to be managing. That's not really gonna happen. I can't manage 500 IT systems. So there was a big vendetta on closing them. It was pretty good, just killing IT systems left and right. It was, because a lot of them were like, oh, it's super essential, but it was like maintained by one guy somewhere, and you know that classical thing, right? Can I take that? I shouldn't. I should take those over here. This is kind of weird. Boop. Denmark. So your company had 2 winners at one point. I don't know. Who knows if I'm the best Factorio player in Denmark. Good thing Nefroms is in Sweden. Whew. That would suck to just be like, oh, you're the second best in Denmark. Ah, fuck it. I had that issue when I... Oh, see, this is why I'm not the best. I'm not the best. I can't imagine being the best if I can't even make this. I had a glorious table tennis career as a young kid. Problem was that the Danish champion was in the same age group and same little club as mine, so I was just like, I never won anything except like silver medals because there was always the other guy who always just won everything. So, yeah. Trauma. Childhood trauma here. So, surprise, surprise. Table tennis never became a career for me. I bet he's shit at Factorio. That's the attitude. That's the attitude. Love it. I bet he's shit at Factorio. There we go. That's the... Alright, let's see how many we got. We got a 20? Well, I can count to 10, I think. Can I? Yes. Do you have a good series for Factorio newbies to start watching? If ready. Yes, let's start automating. It's pretty new and it is very, very, very newbie friendly. Also, there's a old one. There's Vanilla done right, and then there's Welcome to Factorio. So yes, I've done quite a few of the newbie friendly, at least what I would consider it. There. There we go. Masterclass, here we come. That's probably fine, right? This is okay, isn't it? Oh, that one. Bump. There. Even in a derelict place like this, then we still have it. How much we are putting? I'm just noticing the input, not really the output. 29, so it's not a full belt. Now the question becomes... Oops. So this is not even enough. Masterclass about balancers. I couldn't do that because I don't know enough about it. Thanks, Jeff, for sharing that. Like that is Eli Manning, who won 2 Super Bowls, but he's only the second best NFL quarterback among his siblings. Oh, yeah, that's true. Like, yeah, well, I mean, 2 is okay, but yeah, that must sting a little. Where did you find your lane bouncers? Bilka. Bilka collected them. I think they are Bouncers. The only Oni I played involved an Oni in the Dark Forest. This doesn't feel good. Oh, that's Ori. Ori and the... Yeah, not Oni. Yeah. This sucks. I don't bother fixing it. It's probably fine. Yeah, I know, double it, but then doubling it, then it becomes too much. Okay, at least it put lights in it. I think I'll have enough of that. Oh, by the way, who is on duty to remind me of this? Because so far I would say you're not doing a good job. Still something that isn't properly deconstructed. What? There's something here. What is that? Doesn't look like water. Here it looks like it's working, right? Oh, right. It's just like the lack of pattern. It's the same as these two. It's just transparent, and then the stuff that's behind it is that one. Okay. Haha. Oops, you're still up here. Oops. I can wrap my mind around most things in Factorio. I'm sure if I put my mind to it, I could wrangle bouncers too. But as it stands, black magic. Yep. I think I'll go with the same attitude. Like I'm pretty sure I could, but I just don't want to right now. I can do that. Yeah, it's not because I'm afraid of it. It's not because I'm not smart enough. I just don't want to right now. Yeah, that's my story. Biters are not just disabled; they are dead. They are deadified. Huh. Wow, that disappeared quickly. Huh. Did some myself. Lean balances up to 4. Nice. So we need more iron on that side. That is bad news. That's the kind of bad news I need exactly 15 minutes before ending the stream. Damn. Search. Where do we have some? And it's for 1. So I'd like to get some iron down here, please. Please. That one? Can we? Should I take that one? Yeah, let's take that one. It's gonna cost us. How many summons would it take to turn this into a death world for 5 minutes? You can try. Juicy iron patch in the north. Where? That one? Yeah, but that's a bit too far away. I don't know where else. Where else do I have iron patches in the north? That isn't claimed already. That one might be actually way better. That's actually way better. Alright, belay that order. Never mind. You need to go back here. Yeah. We don't care about you. We'll take that one. Yay. I actually, we could consider trying to do that, but it didn't work last time I tried it. I couldn't keep up, and it's been running really smooth at 0.8, so I'd rather have it smooth at 0.8 than stuttering at 0.9. $95. Also one just south. Just south. Oh yeah, that one, but that's further away. We'll take this. Oh, oops. What? And we also need the landfill train. Why do we have 2 trains here? Oh no. Oh no, that's so messed up. That is so messed up. But we'll salvage that misery. And I am going to switch it to manual and boom. I have never used FAL, the fully automated rail layer. I know people were just, I remember when it came out, it was just like revolutionary. But I just felt it was just, I don't know, I didn't like the idea of it. I like the idea of it. It just felt like, yeah, but you're supposed to build things, just not just instantly have them around you. I mean, take both. It doesn't really save us any time taking both at the same time. Late game base defense. I mean, I would do one for base defense, but I don't think there's late game. It's like easy, because I don't even have any base defense in this base anymore. But once you have the stuff I have on my Death World, well, if it works on a late game Death World, then it's probably fine for whatever you need it for. Yeah. Yeah, defenses, they don't really become obsolete. Once you have your walls, your radars, and walls, radars, and the flamers, then you don't need more. Usual defense in my late game build, it's nearly impenetrable. Yep, it very much is. Yeah. Just need artillery to keep clearing enough distance so the biters don't come in excessive. Yeah, that's... Yeah, see, now we get all sorts of stuttery because as soon as we can't keep up, which is blueprint related. There. Next up, and we get some nice coal as well. There. So tomorrow will be our last day of Auction Not Included here on Twitch, at least in this cycle, I would say. We have tons of other games coming up and not enough time. So the reason why it's going to be the last one for now, at least, is because we have next week, we have Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I'll be playing that. Unfortunately, it comes out before I have my PS5, so I can't play it on PS5, obviously, although I'd really want to. So, are you going to miss having cliffs in the next Factorio? I don't think I'm going to miss having cliffs. Don't think that's something I'm going to miss very much. Final ready for release. Something tells me that it's not quite ready yet. What are we talking? What are you talking about? Yet? Version 8, final ready for release. Your blueprint book name? This one? This is the one. We were... When is the PS5 release? It's the 12th in US and the 19th in Europe. So, 19th for me. Which is nice, because then I can actually consider whether I want to have to play Cyberpunk on PS5. That might be a thing. Hey Versanto, good to see you. Joining late again. Better late than never. Asked for 1 radar, then asked for 4 radars. So I gave it a fun name when I updated. What? Is it the blueprint? Have you? Oh, Neo's Landfill City Block Version 8 final ready for release. Oh, you're trolling me and I didn't even notice. Nice. Well done. Playing that on PC? I'm playing it on PC. Sekiro is on PC. Wish you could extend Factorio on until... Yeah, it's a playable platform when you like. Yeah, but that's not gonna happen because it's newsworthy and you don't want to miss the news cycle. Not that I expect that a lot of people will be like, I must, the thousands of people who want to watch Cyberpunk, they will all come to my channel. I kind of doubt that. But you know, if you're interested in the game and you want to play it and you want to sort of compare notes and we can play it at the same time, they thought that would be, I think that would be really cool, both for Cyberpunk and Valhalla. And we're gonna have the game that I don't think that many of you will be playing is Demon Souls, that I'm going to be playing as soon as that comes out. That's going to be the first PS5 game. I have pre-ordered it. It's goddamn expensive. Hey Xanias, welcome. Welcome back. It's just the pricing on... Okay, I don't like the pricing and I don't like the way that they've done it for Demon Souls.
Our modest
Hey,
fellowship
Nookie!
expands. Praise the sub.
Thank you for gifting us up. That it's 70? No, it's not 70, it's 90. $90. Because you have the exclusive version, the premium, game of the year, season pass, golden, ultimate, whatever the hell that they call it now. But that one includes some weapons that you cannot get in any other way. So I kind of have to. Costing $100, I'm gonna have to get a new hobby. Maybe, Gunther, maybe some of the games you want to watch other people play instead of
Our
buying them yourself.
illustrious champion returns.
Hey,
Welcome
Zenian,
home.
what is that late game rush here? Thank you for 16 months. Hard to catch your stream with work these days. Glad to catch this one. Glad you could, but also remember, you should be glad you have a job. If you didn't have a job but you can catch the stream, I think that might be more enjoyable, but yeah, it's just sort of, in the long run, probably better that you're busy with a job. Hey, yet, choo choo choo! Last minute train, who knows, who knows? You're certainly helping sight. I'd say 90 and what you play. Awesome. See? So it's an advantage for me that games become stupidly expensive so people can't buy them. No, really. As mentioned with Sekiro, I actually prefer watching those kind of games to play them. I can understand. I'm definitely in for some Demon Souls streams. Not something I would play myself. Cool. Nursing in a pandemic is interesting. Is it? Yeah. It's going to try Soulsborne. Which one do you think? Sekiro or Bloodborne? In that case, they're both really well made. And I don't know. I would definitely say that you should play whichever one would appeal to you more. If you like that gothic horror thing, or you like the Japanese samurai ninja thing, whichever world entices you the most. Difficulty-wise, I think Sekiro is harder. I'd say that, because in Sekiro you don't have an option to call in reinforcements. Demon Souls, Bloodborne, you can always call in one of those friends and they'll do a lot of the heavy lifting. Too bad. That little train is a 1-3 train. Okay, so let's drop some trains here. Train to train, that one. That's not a nice one, is it? That one? I pressed O for otate, but here we are not otating. Nope. Running around with Big Blue. Anyone have a resub on or a Twitch Prime to spare? That's maybe a bit far out here on the side. That one's not really going to be good.
A new subscriber.
Astrolus, thank you for the Twitch Prime.
Army.
Well, the thing is, this is not really a... Thank you, and welcome. Yeah, Twitch Prime is tomorrow. Well, it is tomorrow. No, this will just run out until... I have a tough time imagining that Okay, St. Cabbage! Woohoo! Look how much of a difference a single tier 3 sub did. That was just half the level completed. Wow. Thank you! Been holding that back for a rainy day. Yeah, the animation for the train is so cool. It's even better when it goes to the next level. Then it's just really so much more awesome. This one's not great. The hype train indicator is broken, is it? Yeah, it's always broken when, in this case, it does work if it gets refreshed to level 1, then it does, because the API is awful.
Back. Your steadfast loyalty.
I mean, the Twitch default API doesn't give enough information. Hey, Amelia, thank you. Thanks for the content. Thank you very much for the Twitch Prime for 4 months. See? Now it's working, Right? See, now it has triggered. It has no hype train trigger 5 of 5. Okay, this is just. Why is it not refreshing? Maybe it refresh at level 2. Who knows? Damn. I love that feature. I love the work that's been done on that one. I don't think I want this. Like this. I'd rather have it like this. The one in Twitch chat, not the one on your stream. Yeah, the one in Twitch chat has also been, I don't know about broken, but you certainly shouldn't be counting on the last couple of minutes to actually, or last things just
A generous bestowal.
getting there. Hey, thank you! 500 TP to clean up the mess from the train taking off like that. Yep. Thank you. Thank you. That's very nice. What are we missing up here? Lights. Seriously? Lights? Oh. Okay. Just send it off. Just maybe have some lights. I'm using a different API than me then. There's only one API for hype train events. Timber did most of the backend work. Okay. Yeah. So as of next week, okay, so let's see. Nucky has 1 gift sub, and that's enough for a hype train at this late hour. And Cyclops has 500 bits. That's enough for a hype train conductor at this hour. Why are we not building stuff? Because I don't have enough things. Have you seen the multi-threaded Factorio remake? I have no idea what that is. I have no idea. There. For him, buying the bar round of shots is cheap. Yep, it absolutely is. Good analogy. So this one goes out to this side. Oh, we have to get the stuff. Yeah, I think that will just taper off. Hype train's just peeking out from the side. Oh yeah, that's true. It is, but I mean, it's fine. Did have one little hype train earlier today, so don't expect miracles. There. Let's get this one. Whoop, whoop. There. Don't know if that's. Trying to put these in. This one will be something about X. Boom, boom, boom. So, while we're on the top left, cliff bomb wasn't set. Top left, top right. Oh yeah, that's annoying. Because we don't have any. Do I have any in the train? I don't really remember. Our cliff explosives. Been too frivolous on my cliff explosives. Why do I not have 2 cliff explosives in that one? No! Damn it. Oh well. We'll build the rest then. And there we go. That was the hype train. Yeah, okay. So I want to thank you all for one thing. And one thing only. No. I want to thank you all for behaving so nicely today. And making sure that we've been talking as moderators about sort of an Spider-Man. Apparently someone remade a Factorio client multi-threaded, even the devs were impressed. Nice. It's pretty cool. And yeah, so I'm happy that we could keep sort of the conversation tonight civil and carefully avoid any current affairs outside of the world of Factorio, which is very nice. Appreciate it. So thank you for that. So we can keep it nice and friendly for everyone. Cool. And yeah, praise from teacher to our behavior. Absolutely. So thanks everyone. Hey, look at that. Yuki and Cyclops, congratulations on your hype train conductor. And may it last long or not. Hopefully not. It'll probably last until Sunday, because it's very rare that there are hype trains on Fridays and I'm taking Saturday off. I think. I don't know. Do I? I don't know. I might do something. Probably not. Yeah, so it might actually last all the way until Sunday. Woo! Yep. But thanks everyone for joining tonight. It was great. You know what? I have to build this one. Sorry. You can't go yet. Ah, train. No, I can't get rid of that. No. Now I can't even get back out here. Really, I have to back up all the way? I don't know. We'll yeah, whatever. We'll fix this tomorrow or Sunday. That's not our problem. Okay, thank you everyone for joining. It's yeah, missing George. It's a lot of just whatever. It's future Nilos. He can figure that out. Thanks everyone for joining. It's awesome, and we are at 863. That's probably more than I can launch on Sunday, so let's see about it. So take care, and as always, stay effective. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Last Oxygen Not Included, or Sunday for some Factorio. Good night. Take care. Stay effective.